Geminibybri. My name is Bri. I am the owner of Geminibybri Hair Care Products. And in this video, we're going to be talking about all the stuff that's been happening for the last 2 weeks that we've literally been living, breathing, taking it in, and just focusing on all of the stuff that's going on right now. So, as you guys know, George Floyd, rest in peace, has passed away on June 2nd. We all seen the video with the disgusting officer's knee on his neck, and them 9 minutes that we can't unsee. For me, seeing that video, it affected me because that man was literally like complying. Okay, we comply. Why is it when we comply, we die? When the white people do not comply, they go home. They literally go home. Why is that? Seeing that moment took me back to Freddie Gray, Philando Castillo, Sean Bell. Look how much black men have came and died because of police. They don't get no type of charges, and if the police officer was black, first, for sure, they're getting charged right away. It's no questions about it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. This shouldn't be an unwritten constitution saying that white people get to go home to their families and live a good life while you want to kill black people and other minorities. Like, I seen a post, I seen a meme, and it said 3 guys were all arrested for breaking curfew. Do you want to know their bills? The white guy had $100. He was the first to go. The second guy was Latino, and his was $300, and he was let to go. That last one was a black guy, and his bill was $500. I'd have that $500 and drop that shit. But why is it that each of these people got the same exact charge, and y'all charging them for y'all got different bills for all of them? Who is in the bail office? I got so much questions. We need to fire people. Like, these people that's fucking shit up. You need to go. Like, who's in the bail office that's putting these bails to these weird numbers and all the crimes are the same? Who? And the fact that is so many white people upset about this whole situation is crazy. You're mad about a cop getting charged with murder that he rightfully so committed on camera, and you're not mad about this black man losing his life. And then the fact that some of them want to justify the murder by saying, oh, he had a bad criminal past. And it's coming from people that got worse criminal charges than this man. One dude had the nerve to comment on Facebook somewhere, and he said somebody searched him up. This is the problem with people. Y'all put your first name and last name on these apps, and you think people can't look you up. So what they did, they looked him up, and what came up off this white racist man's pay, off his criminal history. He got a lengthy one too, and he was let go on all of them, and he's doing court. The girl said, you're doing court on September 4th, don't be late. I said, oh shit. Hear what he said. He had the nerve to say the past is the past. So hold that same energy. Like, what is wrong with people? If we could put all the racist people on an island alone, like the Bermuda Triangle, and let them just poof away, trust me, the kids wouldn't go. They'd be like, nah, y'all could go. Because think about it. If there's no racism, what the hell they got? They gotta actually look at each other and realize they don't like each other. But they worried about us. They worried about black people. They're worried about all lives matter movement. Like, what the fuck? What the if all we're fighting for a cause for all lives to matter, so why y'all not mad with us? That's what I want to know. All lives matter, so why you not protesting with the black lives? We want to matter. That's what we're trying to do. So then it's so many of these old cases that have popped up, and then as y'all can see in those videos, we have Breonna Taylor and her case, which was crazy and screwed up. I mean, it shouldn't have taken us 2 months to find out that she was dead, that she died, how she died, because of cops. It shouldn't have taken us 2 months. It shouldn't have. For Kendrick Johnson, that whole story is crap, okay? It's crap. Nothing goes like that. Oh, he wrapped himself in the damn mat. Who kills himself like that? No one. No one. No one. Because this is crazy. No one. And then his organs removed out of his body. That's another problem, because it's like, how? How is his organs not in his body? But they were in his body when he died. You know what I'm saying? When he died and they took him to the coroner, by the time the second autopsy came, he didn't have no organs. So, between first autopsy and second to funeral home, something happened, which don't make no sense, and that's a problem. And the two suspects, allegedly, right? The two suspects, because they're the suspects, they the last two on camera that walked in after the boy, so they're the suspect. And no charges. Two white boys, no charges. They said, that's why I was looking at him. I'm like, they look like they beat him with something. The boy purple on his body. You're not telling me nothing. You're not telling me nothing. Then we have Lavina Johnson. That's another case that had me like, what? Because it doesn't make any sense. She was raped. So much things has happened to this girl. Raped, gunshot, acid on her genitals, raped. I want to put the rape out there because she was raped. Once they said she was raped, she was murdered. That's it. That's it. She knew who raped her, and either they ain't like what was going on, she was stronger than them, or whatever the case is, because we know black people are strong. We never strong. We don't care. The fact that people could put black on black crime with cops killing black people. How can y'all even elevate the two? You killing black lives because you're racist. Black on black crime is because there's a problem. And more 9 out of 10 times when Tyrone shoot Jimmy, Tyrone going to jail, Jimmy going in the grave, and Tyrone's getting life. But when Billy shoots Tyrone, Billy gets to go home to his family on paid leave while Tyrone's dead. Do you see how there's a problem? But if Billy and Richard if Billy was pulled over by Richard and they were both on the same color, and Richard didn't have a license, what's the word? What's the other thing? License, registration, none of that, they would still get to go home. Interesting, ain't it? Sandra Bland's murder. We all know it's bullshit. Cause I was watching them videos and I'm like, there's no way she was dead. What they did was they took her in. We're going right. I'm gonna see them talking about Sandra Bland. What they did with this one, they took her in that cell without processing her. That's the first problem. So nobody could find her. That's what they did. Because how I explained in the video, y'all guys seen how I gave you the examples. When you're laying back, your hair goes this way. When you're up forward, your hair is this way. You see how my hair is straight to my face and back here because I'm leaning back. Like, come on. And you see, as soon as I came forward, what it did, came forward. We're not stupid. Her nose is this. Her nose points forward. We don't see inside of her nose on a mugshot. You see all the way inside of her nose. And it's like, every time I seen this picture, I never had a good vibe. It was always bad vibes every single time. And I was just like, I can't. I'm like, damn, they can't stop showing this picture. Something about this picture is weird. So weird. Weird. And then somebody dropped it on Facebook like, I'm good at detective work. And I'm like, I might be too. Let me see. And he did it. And it was right. They murdered her. Should have never been in that jumpsuit when she took that picture, and that's where they messed up at. Cause they was trying to be smart too, releasing it. I'm like, why she in her? I'm like, why she in the orange suit already? Like, it's so many questions, so many questions. Then you know what? Another topic I want to talk about is colorism and the racism and stuff. Cause I've been seeing some tweets, and a lot of people have been saying like, oh, but you know, there's colorism in the black community. Yes, there is colorism, but don't sit here and try to say we racist now. How are we racist when they're racist at us? We might not like all Karens and Richards or Karens and Kevins, but we're not gonna be just prejudiced to all of y'all. We know stay our distance. We notice they are distant, but we're not gonna just be like, oh. We're not gonna be like, oh, just, you know, I'm gonna write off all white people. No. But I got my eye on y'all. Yeah, I sure do. There is one more case I forgot to add, which I'm gonna just draw to the back. So this case is about Tamala Harsford. Her case was disgusting because it's 9 of them. It's 9 of them at a sleepover. Y'all not telling me the one black girl involved is the only person that dies. And y'all have the nerve to rule it a suicide. Where did y'all get suicide? And when did we ever tell y'all black people take suicide as the first option? Please answer that. She was at their friend's house. It's a group of them. Men were there too. They were drinking. She had some bruises on her arms. That does not include suicide already. What are you touching your wrist for? I mean, you slit them, yeah, but slitting and bruises, like I'm trying to get off of you, is another story. Deeper in the case, the boyfriend of the owner got fired because he started digging in the case trying to see what they got. And so why didn't they dig into him after that? Nah, they just fired him. Ain't that cute? And what they did, ruled it a suicide. I'm over that shit. Anyways, I'm just over it. Yes, there is a dark skin versus light skin situation. I try not to see that shit because it does get annoying. It does. I try not to see it because it gets annoying. And you know that's not what you need. But growing up, I experienced a lot of colorism. A lot of colorism. I've had girls look at me and tell me, one girl literally had looked at me in my face. She was light skinned and she told me, oh, dark skins, because I asked her, she had like big hair. Like when I tell you the weave was so big, I'm like, you not hot? Mind you, sis sweating, she's sweating bullets. She's sweating. I'm like, she was sweating bullets. And had the nerve, and I was like, you not hot with that hair? Oh no, cause light skin is cool skin and dark skin's hotter skin. Girl, I said what? I'm like, you believe that? I'm not even arguing with you. I'm not sure, is it not? I said, oh, okay. But you know what was funny? All the light-skinned people were hotter than the dark-skinned people. That was the funniest thing ever. Big issue in the black community, light skin versus dark skin. Or if the dudes want to come around and try to say, oh, she's ugly dark skin, or she or I only like you pretty light skinned girls. Like, that's not cute. My mother is light skin, okay? My mother is light skin. My dad is dark skin. I'm on both sides of the spectrum. It's not cute. I have a light skinned parent and I have a dark skinned parent. So when a dude try to come and tell you, oh, I only like you pretty dark skinned girls, stop it. You sound stupid because your mother is still a black woman at the end of the day. So even if she's not dark skinned, you're disrespecting your mother. If she's not light skinned, if you say I only like you pretty light skinned girls and your mother's dark skinned, you sound stupid. If you say I only like light skins, but my mother's dark skin, you're stupid. And that's what I say, because when you turn around, you love your mother. Oh, but that's different. It's nothing different. You're stupid and wrong. Please get it together. Like, get it together. We should not be 2020 having to deal with this. Why does dark-skinned kids not feel confident in themselves growing up? Because all they've been here all their life is, oh, you look like a bear or a beast or a monkey or anything under the sun that's not attractive. But nothing is wrong with dark skin. Nothing is wrong. Like, nothing. I've had instances where people would just, automatically, I've had instances where I'd automatically be ugly just for being dark skinned. And that's crazy. But then you know what? They want to try to come and talk to you now like, nah. Remember you said I was ugly, right? So keep that energy for the rest of your life. Because I didn't forget. I don't forget nothing, okay? It might be in the back somewhere hiding, but I don't forget it, okay? It'll come back. There's a video, though, of a transgender woman getting beat up, and it's about like 15 dudes. And like, that video was hard to watch, and they were just standing there watching, laughing, and I'm like, there's nothing funny about that, because man, that's hard. She was bleeding, her mouth was swollen. The girl was like, I got knots on my forehead. I got rows of knots on my forehead. Like, what the hell? That's wrong. And it's crazy to me too, because for a dude to be so, if you're confident in yourself and you know you're straight, like me, I know I'm straight. If I got gay friends, I got gay friends. That's cool. Whatever you do ain't for me. Whatever you do, whatever I do ain't for you. That's cool. But to sit there and act like what they're doing is affecting you, like, it's not. What you drink do not make me shit. So it should not matter. What you drink does not make me shit. So it does not matter what they're doing. Seriously. Some people spend too much time trying to mind other people's business, and it's like, no, you should not. You should mind your own business. So, you know, let's see. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I do want to say, I'm happy to say change is coming. Change is moving. We have gotten the Confederate flag banned. We've gotten 50 states plus 18 other countries to protest with us. That's a record. That's a record. They threw off one of the racist man statues so far. They've made the White House Avenue Black Lives Matter Avenue. And all we waiting for is 45 to get out of the office. I'm voting November 3rd, bright and early. Y'all need to vote because he needs to go. He needs to go. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. He needs to go. Okay, we talk about these crazy ass protesters too. Angry protesters, the racist protesters, and the undercover cops. Can we talk about them? Why are they going through so much trouble trying to add on to the destruction? We're not even destroying nothing, and there they go. But now we're gonna destroy stuff because you think we're gonna play, and we're not gonna play. We came for a change, and we're getting that change. We're getting this change because this point needs to stop. There's a lady that literally calls a man. There's a lady that literally calls the cops on a man every day he walks past her house. All he doing is going for his walk. He says she calls them every single day. And I'm like, you bitches still exist. And then you know what's crazy? The craziest part about racist people, they be ugly. And I'm saying this in the humblest way possible, but they are ugly. Like, if you see some of their faces, like if we show you some of their faces, we're like, how dare y'all talk about we look like monkeys and you look like that? Racist ones. Like, there's a girl that, when I tell you the girl face was caked on with makeup, caked. There's one girl, she looked about 93 and she was only about 17. I'm like, oh my goodness. Man, ugly on the inside and out. It's showing shit. It's, And a Cuban came out with a chainsaw. What? I've never seen nothing like this before. Anyways, Dominicans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, everybody else, there's a lot of names, right? We need help with this fight. Yet everyone wants to tell you all lives matter. Ain't that some shit? But I'm not appreciating this. Y'all got these undercover cops breaking stuff on purpose and then want to say it's the rioters or the protesters. First of all, who protesting is protesting now. Who looting is looting. Separate the two. Because it don't make no sense to bring them all together. Because it's not what's happening. Y'all want to have a race war so bad. So bad. Oh my goodness. Like, God knew not to make me white. He knew not to make me white. Because the amount of people that would, I don't even have people on my radar. So I mean, I even say the amount of people. But I couldn't be right. Because the amount of people I would kill fucking with these damn people in the white community, not even like the white people. Because if I'm black and I'm going through this and God say I'm giving you a week to be white, a week, that's a long time. I don't really want to be white that long. But it's enough time to do some murders, stir some murders up. See if that white privilege really about that white privilege. That white privilege is serious. Serious. I don't know. What do you guys feel about the racism, the colorism, the protests, the riots, the looting, everything? Like, what do you guys feel about it? I personally feel like burn it all down. They'll start over. We built this shit. Our ancestors built this country for free. I need our reparations. Trump putting us through a lot. Now I gotta ask for reparations, because I'm gonna go on TikTok in a little bit and say, now that we're getting change and stuff, who can we talk to about reparations? Who wanna sign a petition so that the black people get reparations? Because they owe us. And if they gave us some reparations, oh, the economy would be good. Yeah. Like, we shouldn't still be dying. Slavery, 400, this is 400 years of this bullshit. 400 years. Slavery was abolished in 1965. That's 55, right? 19. The fake slavery abolishment. So the real one for Juneteenth is 1865 for our National Independence Day. But for the fake Independence Day, this one ended in 1776. So if you do the calculations, right? $244 years ago, we were free. 245 years ago. But in reality, it's still going on. And in reality, 1965, 1865, 2020, 1865. 155 years, and the bullshit's still going on. So where's the free? Where's the free? Where's the free? Cops should not be coming. Yes, and they're passing a lot of laws. Please Google, please Google all petitions. I'm gonna put a petition link full of petitions in the description down below. Please fill them out, sign them, and share it, because we need as many signatures as possible. We have a police reform bill we're trying to put. We have a no more Amy Cooper calls bill put it in place, because these things can kill us. And this is crazy. The fact that these white people can look in the camera and literally look and say, I'm gonna tell them you're hurting me, and they're gonna deal with you. Like, straight like that, and that's what they want. But now we're in a new time, and I am not my ancestors. I give it up, okay? I need y'all to understand that. Like, we are not them in the past that let you hit us and we didn't hit you back. I'm gonna beat your ass because you need your ass beat. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.